Hello everyone. This is our group project submission for the course Ethics and Professional Skills in Finance. Topic B, crowdfunding plan for small villages. Now, scientists have been warning about the effect of pollution and global warming for years now, and a growing proportion of the population is becoming more concerned with environmental issues. Nowadays, 1/3 of the Dutch population buys more consciously. As a reaction to this, there is a growing segment of products that focus on being green and biological. Some supermarkets have a special section dedicated to green products. However, in many cases, these products go side by side with more conventional, non-environmentally conscious products. There's no concern for the overhead, which might not be as environmentally conscious. Furthermore, consumers have to pay a premium for these differential products, but it is unknown whether this markup is pure profit for the producers or it is due to the additional costs associated with producing these projects. Now, the concept of marginal abatement costs is introduced by environmental economics. The marginal abatement costs measure the cost of reducing an additional unit of pollution caused by production. For example, the marginal abatement cost associated with a piece of meat would be the cost associated with neutralizing the emissions caused by the keeping of a cow. Now, having zero environmental footprint in modern society is impractical or maybe even impossible. Now, if only there was a place where all products and services purchased would have included in their price the cost of reducing the emission or pollution caused by them, and that this money would be spent for that purpose exactly. Introducing the Green Villages, which would be a collective town effort to be a destination for environmentally conscious consumers. These towns would, complete with their own monetary currency, conduct business in a way that thrives to be emission neutral. A consumer would, in order to participate, have to exchange his or her euros for their monetary currency called greenies. Now, as mentioned, the price of the various goods and services offered in these towns would include in their respective marginal abatement costs. Therefore, any money that is invested into these greenies is per definition transformed into money that will be spent in a sustainable and emission-neutral manner. The marginal abatement costs, in essence the premium charged, are then used to neutralize the pollution caused by the product productions. For instance, they could be spent on setting up solar panels or planting trees. The consumers or investors can rest assured that their money spent here is environmentally conscious. The benefits for investors are threefold. Investors help in enhancing community welfare as the value of a green village increases. Additionally, they could meet like-minded individuals when it comes to the environment. Furthermore, they change the way of competition in smaller communities that are part of this initiative, because competing in price implies competing in reduction emission. And finally, by engaging in environmental economics, they develop their image, show their concerns by spending money in these towns, and therefore make room for other environmentally friendly products. Besides the advantages for investors, the municipalities or towns also benefit from this concept. By producing and or selling goods with neutral emission footprints, unique products would be manufactured. New products require more research, and this leads to more job creation, which in turn strengthens the bond between inhabitants. Furthermore, the new concept will create a more conscious and positive feeling in this municipality, and it promotes diversity. Moreover, the overall attractiveness of the community increases. They will attract a new segment of environmentally conscious consumers to their village. Now, where does this fit in with ethics? Well, first off, the concept doesn't really fit into utilitarian ethics. This is because there's no concern with the individual producer or town performance, nor profit maximization. Ultimately, the concept of green village could benefit everyone, but it's most beneficial for the majority in the short term. This is because it's mostly perceived to be advantageous for the environmentally conscious consumer, which is still a minority nowadays. Is the concept deontological? Well, the green village doesn't really follow from external regulations or producer level rules. They're not universally applicable. Eventually, if it does become more popular, it might fit in, as the concept is concerned with what is the right principle of action for everyone. Now, we could relate this to the example mentioned regarding recycling in one of the papers from Van Staveren. It mentions that respect for the intrinsic value of the ecosystem leading to a moral duty of recycling, which in time with green villages might become the case, leading to the need being internalized. Now, it fits best in the ethics of care concept because it addresses the need of the environmentally conscious consumer by allowing them to take responsibility for their actions. In essence, they can, by converting their money into greenies, make sure that there will be an effort to reverse the pollution caused by their consumption. Well, to conclude, by participating in green villages, small municipalities create demand for green products and services and show that a zero emission is feasible. Thank you for your time.